and welcome to Inequalities and Intervals with Cubits Education. In this lecture, you will understand inequality notation, represent inequalities on a number line, and understand interval notation. So, first of all, as a quick reminder, the word inequality means not equal. So instead of using an equal sign, we use one of these signs here, and we just need to know the difference between them all. So this sign here means greater than, this sign means less than, this sign means greater than or equal to, and this sign means less than or equal to. And these are what we will use instead of an equal sign. So let's go through an example. I'm thinking of a number that is less than 4. What could it be? So first of all, if we say that a number is less than 4, we'll say that x is less than 4. So we don't know what the number is, but we know it's less than 4. We can put that on a number line. Now, if x is less than 4, we need to circle the number 4. Okay, so as you can see, that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's less than 4. So it could be anything before 4. Now, it doesn't include 4. So this circle remains like open like this. It's not coloured in. So if it was less than or equal to 4, this circle would also be coloured in to explain that. So here's another one. I'm thinking of a number that is greater than, I think, minus 6. What could it be? So greater than minus 6. So x is greater than minus 6. And we circle minus 6 on the number line and draw a line going towards the end because it can be anything greater than minus 6. I'm thinking of a number that is greater than or equal to 8. So we have a number that is greater than or equal to 8. Okay, so we have to use this different symbol here where we put the little line underneath. So if it's greater than or equal to 8, we would circle 8, but we also have to colour it in because it means it could be 8, but it could be bigger than 8. Okay, and draw the rest of the line. I'm thinking of a number that is less than or equal to minus 2. So if it's less than or equal to minus 2, we have x is less than or equal to minus 2. We circle minus 2, but this time colour it in again because we've got a less than or equal to, and draw our line going towards the other end. Don't forget, this is minus 2, so it's less than or equal to minus 2, so this is the less than way. I'm thinking of a number that is less than minus 7. What could it be? Okay, so x is less than minus 7. We take our number line, we circle minus 7. Now this time it's not coloured in because it's just less than, not less than or equal to. And we draw our line going towards the end of the number line. Okay, I'm thinking of a number that is less than or equal to 5. What could it be? So less than or equal to 5. So we have x is less than or equal to 5 like so. So we need our little less than or equal to symbol. We circle 5 on the number line and colour it in, and it's less than or equal to, so it must be this way. Okay, so what I want you to do is pause the video and have a go at drawing number lines on paper to represent each of these inequalities, just for your own practice, so you can pause the video and have a go at each of these. So have a go at drawing each of those on a number line. Okay, if you've had a go, here are your answers. If you pause the video, let's go through them. So x is greater than 4, so we circle 4, and our line will go towards the greater side, and we leave this circle not coloured in. X is less than minus 6, so we circle minus 6 and draw the line that way. X is greater than or equal to 3.5, so we circle 3.5 and colour it in because it's an equal to. And x is less than or equal to 6, so we need to circle 6 and colour it in and put our line going that way. Okay, so what about this example then? I'm thinking of a number greater than minus 5 but less than or equal to 5. What could it be? Now in this case it's giving you two different options, so it's not just saying I'm thinking of a number greater than minus 5, it's also saying that it's got to be bigger than minus 5 but less than or equal to 5. Now in this case, this question has two constraints, so two constraints, so it's got to be between minus 5 and 5 basically. So the number must be greater than minus 5, okay, which looks like that, and less than or equal to 5, which looks like that. So we know how to write both of these separately, but when we write it as two constraints like this, we have to write it together. So we can combine both of these into one double-ended inequality. So minus 5 is less than x means the same as x is greater than minus 5. So we can swap that around. Okay, so we can say minus 5 is less than x, because obviously x is greater than minus 5, which is less than or equal to 5. So we need to be able to put the x in the middle and switch these two around. Now to draw that on a number line, you would circle minus 5, but not colour it in. You would circle 5 and colour it in because of this, and then draw your line in between. Okay, so pause the video and have a go at drawing these constraints on a number line. Doing the number lines are easier than actually writing out the actual inequality. Okay, if you pause the video, so the first one, nice and easy, we circle minus 2, but we don't colour it. We circle 8, but we do colour it because of this sign and draw our line. Here we circle 3 and colour it, because it's an equal to, and 6 and colour it and draw our line. Here we circle minus 5, but we don't colour it, and we circle 2, but we don't colour it. Okay, both of those are not equal to signs. And finally, we circle minus 8 and colour it in, should be coloured, and we circle 0 and don't colour it. So that's my mistake there. That should be coloured in because it's equal to minus 8. Okay, so just checking that you know the signs. So pause the video and have one more go at the different signs. Okay, if you pause the video, let's just check that you know them all. Greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. Okay, now then, well done if you got all those right. Let's just go a little bit further now. So an interval is all of the numbers between two given values. Okay, so for example, to write an interval, you give the start and end numbers, which is what we've just been doing. So a square bracket is if you want to include the end values, and round brackets if you don't. Okay, which basically means square brackets if you want it to be equal to as well as greater than or less than, and round brackets if you don't want that, so it's just less than or greater than. I'll show you an example. So you can even mix square and round brackets if you need to, so it's just a different way of writing it. So here we've written 2 is less than x, which is less than or equal to 8, but it can be written as 2, 8, with a round bracket around the 2 because it's not an equal to sign, and a square bracket around the 8 because it is an equal to sign. Okay, and on a number line it would look like this. So you've circled 2 and you've circled 8. 8 has been coloured in and 2 hasn't, and the line has been added. Another example is minus 1 is less than x, which is less than 5. So as you can see, both brackets here are round because neither of these are equal to, they're just less than. Okay, and then you can put it on a number line like this. Circle minus 1 and 5, neither of which are coloured in, and put the line in. Okay, so what I would like you to do is draw a number line on paper or, in your notebooks to represent each of these inequalities. Remember which brackets you need to remember. So like this is a round bracket, which means you don't colour in the circle, and this is a square bracket, which means you do colour in the circle. Okay, if you've paused the video and had a go, here are your answers. So we have 2 round brackets here, which means we don't colour in any of the circles because it just means the number would be between 3 and 6. It doesn't include 3 and 6. Okay, so neither of these are coloured in. Here we have 1 coloured in circle and 1 not coloured in circle. So this is square, so it'd be coloured in at 3, but not coloured in at 7 because it's round. Here we have minus 8, which would not be coloured in, but then we have 5, which would be coloured in. Okay, and then here we have 2 square brackets, which means both minus 5 and 3 would be coloured in. Okay, so well done. Now you know how to put inequalities on a number line. I hope that was really helpful. Well done, and thank you so much for using Cubit Education. I'll see you next time.